Hey man, I'm heading home. My head doesn't feel right. No, it doesn't hurt. It just doesn't feel right. Like my mind doesn't feel normal. Yeah, I'll go see a doctor tomorrow. See you soon.
That was Another Lonely Night by James Rand.
This is a message from the Randall County Sheriff's Office. At approximately 11:42 Central Standard Time, a large unidentified object entered the Earth's atmosphere and impacted in the remote area west of Amarillo. The object is described as tall and dark-colored. There was no explosion reported upon impact. There is no evidence of radiation, chemical release, or biological threat at this time. Please stay clear of the impact area. Do not attempt to investigate the object or approach the site. At this time, no official explanation has been provided regarding the nature or origin of the object. Updates will follow as more information becomes available. Monitor local sources for additional information as it becomes available.
Man, you sure we should be doing this?
Yes, bro. It's probably just a big rock. Nothing to be worried about.
It didn't look like a rock. The thing lit up half the sky.
People are freaking out over nothing.
Okay, man, if you insist. Are we going the right way?
I think so. My GPS cut out 10 minutes ago. We don't have a lot of service out here. It's close, though. I can feel it. There it is.
That is not a rock. It's standing up straight.
It just landed in a weird way. I'm gonna go get a closer look.
Wait, dude, I really think we should just leave it.
I've always wanted to touch a space rock. Did you hear that?
What did you do?
I don't know, but we should probably leave, like, right now.
going out of Randall County. Apparently something fell out of the sky. State police have warned everyone to stay away. Radiation not confirmed. More at the top.
The Texas Department of Emergency Management have authorized this activation of the emergency alert system. Last night, at approximately 11:42 p.m. Central Standard Time, an unknown object impacted land near Eldorado, Texas. Reports of unusual electromagnetic activity and mild seismic disturbances have been noted in surrounding areas. Residents in Randall, Potter, and Oldham counties may experience temporary power loss, radio and GPS interference, little to no cell phone service, and may experience a mild auditory low frequency. Authorities are currently investigating the object and the source of the interference. At this time, there is no evidence that shows the object poses a threat to public safety. Please avoid approaching the impact site. You will be asked to leave the area by civil authorities. Stay calm and stay tuned for further updates which will be provided when more information becomes available.
Well, some strange news out of Randall County this afternoon. A meteor? A satellite? No one really knows yet, but we're told it's under control. Officials are asking residents not to approach the site and to continue with their day as usual. We'll bring you more as it develops.
Hey, so this might sound dumb, but have you felt weird lately? Like, heavy? I keep hearing the sound, not a noise. It's more like pressure in my ears. It's louder at night, and sometimes I hear this really loud and really annoying hum that'll just randomly appear and disappear. I don't know what's going on. I think I might be seeing things. Last night I saw someone standing in the field, just watching the house, but there was no one there when I looked again. But I don't feel sick, just different, I guess.
This started yesterday after I saw that thing on the news. Every time I blink I see it. My head hurts and feels strange. A feeling I've never experienced before. I thought I was dreaming, but it's always there. There's something in my head.
They keep showing up in my dreams. Not people, not really. They just stand there, faceless. They don't talk. They don't need to. The obelisk. It wants us to go back. We're not going back. I don't care what it shows us. It's not just us anymore.
I found a body. Victim has multiple bruises, stab wounds, and bleeding eyes. Start EMS. Note many dangerous individuals in the area. Get me more units. Proceed with caution. What the hell is that?
Authorities are continuing to investigate the object that impacted in Randall County. While officials maintain that it poses no biological threat, local hospitals have reported a rise in behavioral incidents and psychiatric admissions. Symptoms include insomnia, visual hallucinations, and increased aggression. We're being told these symptoms are stress-related. Officials continue to urge residents to remain calm.
There's something going on with my neighbor. She's just standing in the road. I tried talking to her, but she's smiling and won't move.
Can you confirm she's responsive?
No. She's staring at my house. I think she's humming. I can't tell. I don't think it's her. I think she's waiting for someone to come out.
A couple of warnings before we get into 40 minutes of commercial-free music. If you or someone you know is experiencing unusual thoughts, contact your local emergency services. The state has issued a wellness advisory. This is only temporary. Do not panic. Do not panic.
Civil danger for Randall, Potter, and Oldham counties. Do not ignore this message. This message is being transmitted at the request of the Texas Department of Emergency Management. At 9:23 p.m. Central Standard Time, a surge in anomalous behavior was reported across Randall, Potter, and Oldham counties. Emergency services have experienced unexplained acts of aggression, verbal repetition of unknown phrases, attempted self-harm and disassociation, and sudden catatonic states. Authorities have not yet concluded the cause of these behaviors, but it is speculated to be connected with exposure to the object that made impact on July 13th. If you are experiencing any of the following symptoms, isolate yourself and do not interact with others. Hearing voices or whispers when alone. Seeing unknown symbols or shapes that persist after blinking. Or believing you are being watched from within your own home. Do not act on any voices you hear. Do not trust any thoughts that feel placed or foreign. If you encounter an individual that shows these symptoms, you are given clearance to defend yourself if they become hostile. Remain indoors. Cover reflective surfaces. Avoid exposure to light from above between 10 p.m. This is a cognitive hazard warning. Do not attempt to communicate with anything that does not seem human. Do not attempt to communicate with the government.
I can't sleep. Every time I close my eyes, I'm standing there again, next to it. But it's not night anymore. The sky is split open and something's behind it, watching.
It's not pain. It's freedom. We don't belong in the skin.
It's in my head. It knows we refused. Last night I bit my tongue and didn't even feel it. I saw myself standing at the base of it again. But I wasn't scared this time. It felt like home.
You saw it. You felt it. You are marked. Come back. Return to me. You will transcend to a higher plane than ever thought.
hear this, don't go near it. Don't even look at it. We never should have touched it.
This is the emergency alert system. This is not a test. This message is issued at the request of the United States government and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. At approximately 9:34 p.m. Central Standard Time, a bright beam of light was emitted from the top of the object that impacted in rural West Texas approximately 5 days ago. This is causing a large rupture in the sky that is currently active across the entirety of Texas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico. This event can be viewed from states surrounding the affected area. This event is a high-level cognitive hazard. Exposure to this event may result in immediate and irreversible neurological damage. Symptoms include sudden nosebleeds, visual distortion, hallucinations, and total psychological collapse. To protect yourself and others, remain indoors. Do not observe the sky. Do not look out windows and cover them entirely if possible. Do not attempt to record or document the anomaly. Cover all reflective surfaces. Do not listen to any voices that are not your own. If you attempt to view this event, you will be putting yourself in extreme danger. If you begin to hear whispering, do not respond. Cover your ears. Do not believe what they tell you. Ignore any visual and auditory hallucinations. Trust nothing you see until the all clear has been given. When clear, an official message will be sent out over the emergency alert system. This event is an extreme cognitive hazard. Stay inside. Do not look at the rupture. Do not look at the sky.
Since the rupture started, I've been trapped inside. My hallucinations are getting worse. Every time I see or hear something, it's stranger than the last. I miss my family. I miss my friends. I don't have any way to see how they're doing. Chances are they're already too far gone. The voices are getting louder, and I sleep less and less every night. I feel like I'm falling. I can't go back, though. I won't go back. The urges are stronger than ever. But who knows what'll happen to me? I'm going to collapse soon.
It began with a pulse, inaudible, but felt in the brain. A beam of light erupted from the object's apex. It lit up the sky and split it in two. Screens flooded with emergency broadcasts, but none lasted long.
Dangerous situation. Do not attempt to view the event. Stay in your shelter until further notice. Do not respond to the voices. If this broadcast alters in any way, turn off the device immediately. Do everything in your power to keep your sanity. If you view the event, your mind will collapse.
You were weightless. Your mind exploded. Intense cerebral pressure flooded your head. Not many could resist the urge to witness the divine. Those who looked directly into the rift described it as endless teeth. Others saw their own deaths in vivid detail. The human mind was never meant to witness the divine. The obelisk has shown us mercy. This was only a warning.
You are the first to witness, the first to see, the first to die. Your horn is broken. Let me save you.
I won't go back. I am not yours.
Refusal is rejection of transcendence. Rejection must be punished.
It has been 14 hours since the event ended, and the sky sealed shut. What began as hysteria has now become silence. Communication networks are still extremely unstable, power grids are unreliable, surveillance systems have been completely wiped out, satellites are offline and unrepairable. The event had a worldwide impact. Intense electromagnetic forces disrupted communication worldwide. Witnesses of the event cannot be saved. They will wander aimlessly until they are starved and collapse. They speak in voices that are not their own. All efforts to contain the event failed. The fracture was not a weapon. It was a door, and we opened it.
This message is broadcast at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. This is an official all-clear notice. The event has concluded and shows no signs of returning in the future. All residents that can clearly understand this message are free to exit your shelters and return to normal activities. At this time, the victims of the event wander the streets aimlessly. Do not interact with these individuals as they may suddenly turn violent. Do not attempt to interact with loved ones that were victim to the event. Their mind has completely collapsed, and they will not recognize you or your voice. They have become slaves to the event. Local and federal agencies will begin cleansing and repair efforts shortly, as well as attempt to gather any information on the origin of the object which caused the event. Communication networks and power systems are extremely unstable at this time. Please use caution when interacting with these systems. At this time, residents who still have functional sanity are cleared to exit their shelters and return to normal activities. Repair efforts will begin shortly. This is an official all-clear message. Repeat, this is an official all-clear message.
We stayed away, but that doesn't mean we were safe. That night, I had the same dream. A sky without stars, a voice without a mouth, a choice that was already made for us.
You touched me. I open for you. Come and finish what we started. Refusal is suffering. We cannot burn.
I felt it now, in my mind. It wasn't an invitation, it was a command.
It has been 19 days since the catastrophic event that took place on July 18th concluded. Authorities have found a temporary but stable solution to the communications crisis allowing important news and updates to be sent out to the public. Unfortunately, that's where the good news ends. Authorities say over 95% of power infrastructure is a total loss and will need to be completely replaced to ensure future stability. Those still residing in heavily affected areas are reporting frequent blackouts. Speaking of those still residing in the area, there are not many. The amount that are confirmed to be lost is higher than I would feel comfortable saying on the air. Most small towns have been completely wiped out and their streets lay silent for the time being. Local business owners that survived the event are reporting damaged storefronts and stolen merchandise. If you are still residing in one of the majorly impacted areas, please stay aware and safe. We will bring you more information when possible.
I can see how they have no explanation for this. This didn't come from our planet. We need to stop begging for information because we'll never get it. It left a scar, and that's all that we know.
We caved. We had to go back. The feelings were too strong. Our bodies led the way, with our mind pulling it back. But it was no use. However, we were surprised. When we arrived, we saw nothing. The obelisk had vanished. No explosion, no sound, just gone. The screaming stopped. The lights returned. The dreams ended, but we had no explanation. The event itself was declared resolved. Some say they can still feel it, a pressure in the air, a whisper behind the eyes. But at the end of it all, there is only one thing that can be said. It came. It watched. It left. But it remembered.